Talk about perfect timing with the music this time. So, Splash, good morning. Everybody else, good morning. I hope your Halloweens were really, really good. I am going to start up the game fairly soon. Um, Yesterday when I was playing it and trying to get the settings all correct, uh, I took an hour to make my character. So it might be an hour of me making a character. Uppers, lol. Yeah, the rain makes my joints hurt like crazy. Yep, same. Same. Their pain gets worse. Oh man. It's funny because yesterday I sat at the startup screen for, I want to say, about 5 minutes, bawling my eyes out because it's kind of a weird mix. There's Dragon Age, which I love, and then there's one of my favorite composers, Hans Zimmer, doing the music for it. So like the music hit and I was just like, "Oh my god, my face is like a punching bag." You'll see what I mean. Here it comes. It was amazing. Saw lots of cool costumes and gave out lots of chips. Hope your Halloween was amazing as well. Well, I played the game for most of it, so nobody comes to my house. It's kind of like by itself. And I don't really get candy, so I think the neighborhood kind of thinks we're weird or doesn't know what to think of the house, so they're kind of afraid. So, yeah, I had a really good Halloween. I'll post a picture on the Discord or send it directly to Tom of what my Halloween costume was. Basically, it was just my half mask that I made like 2 years ago. Alright, we're gonna start a new character. And I already came up with a name. It's
I knew him
Elvin.
as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him. And that's where you come in.
Okay. So now we're on to the thing. That's good and sad. Did you see my pictures I had him post and I half-ass dressed up? Yes, and I was drooling over every single image. I liked the peppermint macarons because they had the red with the white and I loved how you did that. Import character. Eh. I mean, I could import the character, but there was many years ago in my town. There was this couple, and the husband would dress up as a werewolf, and the wife would dress up as a witch, like cauldron witch. And she would actually have full size candy bars and a big giant thing of cider. And that's what she would hand out for Halloween. That was a bitch to do, but they turned out pretty well. Oh, nice. Okay, so we are going to. You know what? We will import the character, but I'll just change the background. Change the class. Alright, so I've been playing as a rogue. So we're gonna keep rogue. Actually, maybe we'll do mage. Mage or rogue? You know what? We're gonna just stick with that. Why not? That one. And we'll go to. I wanted to do not the Morn Watch, the Crows, which would make sense. Alright, so we're gonna do it storyteller mode because I always do it storyteller mode. And we're going to rename her. I already came up with another name. Sul Malin Din. Oh, I can't fit the whole thing in. You know what? Amala Din. So it's bring death. No. Malda. You know what? I'll just do Suldin. I had a deer antlers headband, a eye mask, a skull sweater, and pumpkin leggings. Oh my god, it sounds comfortable and amazing.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
I do have a pretty standard voice, but
I'm glad you're here.
yeah, we'll go with that one. And we're gonna customize her a little bit. Yeah, there's the yeah, we're gonna close that. We're actually gonna change her hair color. Okay, so we're gonna change her hair color a little bit. We're gonna go to white. Or green. I guess green. It was very comfy. The eye mask was a Day of the Dead candy skull. Oh! Dia de los Muertos. Nice. Alright, now we'll change her eyebrows. We're gonna make them green too. Okay, and then we're gonna get rid of her face tattoos. But I think we'll keep the scars. Because it's kind of like outlining her vertebrae and her face, and then she has like slight vertebrae on the back. But we will change the body tattoo. I'll get rid of the back one. There we go. There we go. It's a good thing I took an hour yesterday to make a character. Okay. Now we get into the actual game. And that was only like 11 minutes because I made a character yesterday. Tea.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Let's try this again. Where's Nevgalis?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Nevgalis is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving until I know where she is. Be ready to talk by the time I get to you.
Darling, you're adorable. Not enough gold in the world for this.
Barrack, now!
Meet Bianca. She'd like you to stay a while.
Nevgalis.
Dumat Plaza. The Venatori cultists took her to Dumat Plaza.
Thanks. Your friend Nevgalis is at Dumat Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although, for the record, there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
It was very comfy. I would have taken forever in it too. Yeah, I spent about an hour and a half yesterday doing character creation. So the fact that I could do that, just bring that character to this, yeah, that's really nice.
What did I have to worry about? You were there watching my back.
Yeah.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Ooh, it's a little
Should we be in
laggy.
more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nevgalis and stop Solus.
Trust I bless you.
It's really laggy.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
You there! Halt!
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go!
Yeah,
Harding's this way.
it's made for
She'll get us
newer
to Dumont
video
Plaza,
cards,
then Nev
so
will get us to Solus.
it lags. Especially if there's a lot of stuff going on right now, so it's gonna be
Solus
laggy.
summoning demons on purpose.
My guess is the veil is weakening.
Oh my
and they're
God.
slipping through the cracks.
Yeah, what you're seeing is
And
what
when
I'm
the veil
seeing.
comes out completely,
Then the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
You know what? I'm gonna stop moving for a second to see if it catches up. Nope. Just gonna run past it then.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
Huh. It's not a problem,
about
but
you
his
two?
computer
Are you
is on the
okay?
newer end. Yeah, the only thing that's not new in my computer is my video card. That thing is like a few years old. So the fact that, like, the minimum requirement is just one rung above my video card. But I have the VRAM in there, so, like, it has the amount of VRAM that it needs. It's just, it takes a while for it to process it.
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nevgalis? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Demons, here they come.
Oh my god. I know how to play the game.
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two all right?
You are in violation of Imperial order.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Crap. Let's move.
I don't get it. If If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Aren't video
Someone's
cards
always talked about how
expensive?
beautiful the ancient
The
world
lag
is.
isn't a problem
That
for me
world
at all.
existed before
Yeah,
the
it
Veil, and he
to
wants
me
bring
it
back.
it was so bad
Maybe this ritual
yesterday.
killed-
I'm gonna pause this for a second. It was so bad yesterday that it looked like stop animation, like claymation. That's what it looked like. And I went through the settings and I tried to get them as streamlined
It's
as
all
I
in the
could.
process.
So, but this whole opening part is so overwhelming that it's really hard for it to catch up.
I hate these assholes. Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
The Crows have taken out contracts on them. Nasty bastard.
All citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
They're allies of Neb Gallus! Kill them all! Barictethras! The Venatorial streets. Venatori, take your revenge!
Yeah.
Another barrier. But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Too much excitement, action at the beginning of the game. Yes, because of all the commotion that's going on with the fade opening up. Just so much crap, and then it's also raining on top of it. It's too many particles. Nev!
Varric, hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found her a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but she tends to think in straight lines.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
So, if we do catch Solus, or the Dreadwolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the Veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
We can...
I'm getting too old for this.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it, and then demons found them.
Oh, man.
By order of the Imperium, you must surrender immediately.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Minrathous itself.
Funny, because it's still, like, lagging.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
More demons.
Just a bit, yeah. It's like the old days of like playing these games. It just lag like crazy because they
It
put
sounds
too
like
much
that opens
too much
something
in
below.
it.
Then
Too
let's have a
much.
look.
You want it to look pretty, but you put too many layers of stuff in it, and it takes forever for it to load. So when you're moving around in it, it's just lagging. Ah, cute puppy. Yeah, that's the Dreadwolf. That's his statues. It's Solus's statues. Oh my god. Yeah, it's getting worse.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
Yeah. I heart Solus. And soon you'll get to hear his voice, but hopefully it doesn't crash the game. Because
I
of
know
all the
these trees.
particles.
This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
It'll
And
crash
we've
the
got
game from
demons.
sexiness, really. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I love Solus. He's the one I romanced, and even after, like, the first run, I couldn't romance anybody else. No matter how hard I tried.
And I thought the demons were bad back in Mirathas.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Oh my god, lag.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry. Almost there. Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many we'll get if Solus finishes his ritual.
And I am going to remain quiet.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Watch the lightning!
How did a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
No, never mind that Solus actually, like, translates to pride.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
Too many particle effects for it to run smoothly.
All right.
Hello. Hello,
Sure?
Trucker Chip.
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
So, Trucker Chip, remember that gift you got me for my birthday? Very exciting new game, yes. And a very choppy game, too, because it's got too many particles going on at once. But that gift you got me, the cameo of Gareth David Lloyd, his part is coming up now. So, yeah, you get to see his work. Yay!
Got you back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons!
Take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
All right. Let's buy him some time.
Actually just finished work and jumped in the car, but didn't want to miss everything.
I hope Varric is
so
getting through to Solus.
listening
We
for
better talk fast.
next half
We
hour.
can't hold these
so
demons off forever.
Craig will have a new game. Yes, I actually pre-ordered it with the last of my money that I saved from my last job. I was holding on to that for the pre-order. So
The Veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
he's not wrong. People are always dying. Team Solus ain't wrong. Same. I'm gonna bring Neve with me this time.
Let's go, Nev. Harding, keep the demons busy.
Good luck.
This is it!
We need to bring down the scaffolding.
Why? Why tear down the Veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling! We need to push it! Right! Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
Here's where it gets super laggy.
Varric! 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 Oh no, no, no! Nev!
You know, I should be sad Varric got stabbed after his being a companion for so many games, but on the other hand, he did warn him. Ain't that the truth? He definitely warned him. And I have a head wound. So many particle effects.
You have no idea what you have done.
Solus. I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here, but why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic.
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
Alright, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
Thirdly, maybe it's just fate and love and romance. He must be lonely. Well, I did get to make the Inquisitor again, so there is that too. For the game.
Right, you were innocently doing nothing when we came along.
The prison in which I had trapped them had begun to crumble. I was moving them to another.
So you weren't tearing down the veil and drowning the world in demons and wild magic?
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric.
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story. Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
He's in my head.
Why? Why tear down the veil? To listen.
No! No! You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
I swear he farted when he coughed there.
Varric, you're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
He's big on making sure his whole title is said out loud. Of course he is. He's proud of it. He's proud of being hated by all the other gods. Or Evanuris. Or false gods.
What happened?
I did my best to talk sense into Solus, but of course, he wasn't listening. He never does.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Harding got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. Before you start worrying, Nev will be fine. She's apparently a lot tougher than both of us put together. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had. And you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like your impulsive rescue of those captives from the Antam slavers. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook, look who's awake. I've been searching the place for Lyrian potions. Didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. I was just about to have a look around.
Oh, be careful if you go outside, Rook. It is a long way down. The Alluvian led us into something, and it's in the Fade. Because that's what we needed. The dream world.
Then I really need to look around.
Can't hurt. In theory. And we need to talk about our next move. Maybe find Harding? She went outside somewhere. There's a table in the central area here. I'll meet you both there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
I actually think Nev's hat is what saved her and is the source of her power. She wasn't wearing it there, but she was all beat up. Maybe she lost the hat. Okay. So, wear my outfit. He's so beat up. God. She definitely took a rock to the face. Okay. Everybody's done up now.
Whoa.
Rook, you're awake. And we're...
In the Fade.
This is where people come when they dream, but dwarves don't dream. And somehow I'm here.
Yeah, it's unreal. Nev thought we should talk about what to do next.
We should. But maybe look around a little. We might be here a while.
No, I'm good. Let's talk.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks, we all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
In my head. Solus showed up while I was out cold to gripe about us breaking his ritual.
He's mad about us destroying his ritual?
Sounded like it. When the ritual went wrong, he ended up trapped in some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm not in danger. He can only barely reach me. I bled a little when I got knocked out.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
I'm sorry, it sounds worse when she says in my head out loud. So this is just running about. Yeah, like he's the hamster on the hamster wheel inside of her head right now.
The gods of my people were incredibly powerful. I don't mean they were powerful like a skilled mage. I mean they destroyed entire cities. They shattered mountains. So no, they might not literally be gods, but they're a lot worse than whatever you're thinking.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything, but we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had two of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganon and Gillinane, two of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against. When I talked with Solus, he was scared of them. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elganon and Gillinane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have two. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that. We're down a man without Varric. We can't just rush in.
I know you're hurt, Nev, but the rest of us need to do something.
I'll be ready to fight when it's time, but we need to investigate, then figure out what we're dealing with.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
The way that they're all seated right now, it looks like a sleepover. Like they're hanging out having tea. Oh, man.
If Elganon and Gillinane are worse than Solus, we don't have time to waste. We need to act now.
We don't know what they can do or what they want. We don't even know if Solus is telling the truth.
I'm not saying we go in blind, but this time, if we see a shot, we take it.
All right. The last place we saw them was the ritual site.
The Illuvian took us here from the ritual site, instead of back to Minrathous.
Then let's hope it takes us back.
Nev, are you okay to go?
It's a headache. I've worked with worse.
All right, then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
Honestly, it's like some of them don't understand what kind of game they're in. Side quests, discretions. Don't worry, the world will wait. I was thinking that too. Like, you know, we're all just hanging out, having tea, talking about things like it's just normal day to day. No issues. Getting ready to braid each other's hair. I always wanted my hair braided, but nobody to do it.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that alluvion.
If it even takes us back to Arlethan.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
Don't worry about me. Shall we?
Let's do this.
I love tea and coffee. Less sugary cookies. Yes. Yes.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Ah, veil jumpers. I know how to braid, but I am not good at it.
Strife?
My hair
Irwin?
has been
It's me.
only been long
Lace
enough
Harding.
to have it done
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlethan?
once the last 3 to
It's
5 years.
complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Yeah.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
So to give you an idea of my hairstyle, basically this was the first game that I've seen that has my hairstyle, and I used it for my character. Like, that is the hairstyle I have in real life. So, like, I would love to have it braided, but there's not much of it. In that one. Have it. Okay.
Didn't see you volunteering. We put our lives on the line to stop Solus, and we stopped
But
him.
I've still not had
Not
it braided.
without a cost.
Aw.
Sky's not ripping itself apart anymore, is it?
All right, you stopped Solus. So why is Arlethan neck deep in wild magic?
Solus was dragged into the Fade when we interrupted his ritual, but something else got out.
Someone else, supposedly. Elganon and Gillenane.
Mithalanast. Two of the elven gods of old. The Evanuris.
Shit. If they're back in the world, that explains a lot.
But I've still not had it braided. Yeah, I mean, if we lived closer, I would totally braid your hair. I'm pretty good at it. And I can do tight braids. but not tight to hurt your head.
So Elganon and Gillinane are loose, which means what?
You thought Solus was bad. He's a bit of a bastard, true. But next to them, let's just say they weren't known for their kindness.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanuris, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of Veil Jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Luther. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. You get your friend back to your camp and... we'll find Belara.
Sorry, I'm tired. I need to read my messages fully before sending them. Oh, thank you. Makes me feel better. Oh, that's good. I'm glad I can make you feel better. I would totally braid your hair.
Nev, I need you to stay with Strife and Eolin, alright?
I'm fine.
You're the best detective in Minrathous. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. If trouble shows up, they could use your skills.
Fair enough.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Yay. Oh, crickly crackly, that was my wrist. I tried to pull it away from the microphone so it wouldn't pick up, but then I watched the mic on the OBS and saw that it did.
Is it me, or is there something strange about this fog?
And I could have attempted.
Off.
I could have attempted to braid yours.
Bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. You could definitely attempt to braid mine. I would love that.
Is that suit of armor moving? Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Belara? Belara Luther. Strife and Eolin sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Lace Harding.
Protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. Our gods, Elganon and Gillinane, they've escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And by all accounts, they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
I'm always cracking and popping. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I know how it goes. Normally the microphone doesn't pick it up, but that was really loud.
It's a lot to take in.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
We don't have time for this. Let's just force our way out.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. I don't know what contacting that much raw magic would do to you. But there's another way. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it safely, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I really, really hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
Funny
I've been
because
trying to
Valara
get to the
joins
artifact at the
us,
center of the
and
bubble,
she's very
but
bubbly.
These magical constructs keep getting in the way.
We've handled our share of demons. A few dozen more shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
Threats like us, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Demons! We're right where we need to go.
Then let's deal with them quick.
Right on us!
So what is this artifact we're looking for, exactly?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
I don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world, apparently.
Wow. I've never seen anything like this.
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside.
What was this place?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important.
Are we just supposed to jump across?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Being bubbly is a way to hide not being happy. Yes, it's true.
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in.
It's just
And there we go.
to me.
Easy.
To me, she feels out
That's
of
a great
place
trick.
because she's bubbly, like super happy bubbly, and she's wandering around all of these like broken cities, like the original elven cities. She's wandering around them.
Drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything
She just
nasty
seems
that's hanging around.
Feel like she's
We're
out of
ready.
sorts with the game theme.
They're at range.
Great hit, Rook.
the last of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead.
Very true. Very out of place. Yeah, especially in this, like, kind of, like, darker fantasy theme with gods coming to attack. Like, oh, look, there's another Fen'Harel statue. So cute.
Another sentinel. Okay, easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby. Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Can anything here tell us what that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be. It means I was right. Right about what? About where we are. It's armored. And I think I know what the artifact
I'm
is.
up for seeing all the puppy statues. Same. Same. I love the Dreadwolf statues, the Fen'Harel statues. I remember Sarah calling them in Dragon Age Inquisition the Fenny statues.
Watch out left!
So what kind of artifact shows up in an armory? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
A what?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Our ancestors used them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
And I'm stationary. Parked at the supermarket near home. Actually, I'm not going yet. Intense. Yeah, I know. Constant cutscenes in the first few hours of the game. Actually, it's constant cutscenes for how far I've made it with my other save.
Mythalinast. Darkspawn.
Nice one!
Constant cutscenes, constant fights.
Darkspawn. Here. I never would have believed it.
Oh my
Until
goodness.
today.
Getting laggier now. Jeez.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
Sure, here we go.
See that? Bad guys. Good job.
I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlothan Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
If the gods are blighted, like Solus claims, maybe they're communicating with the Darkspawn somehow. Directing them?
You saw those darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them once we get out of this bubble.
Right. More darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
See what bad guys? I see puppies.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Me too.
Yeah, here's the hope. This is the last one. But yeah, puppies. Tons of puppies.
The last barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it.
Oh, another thing I wanted to mention was I feel like the character designs in this is if like a Disney animator or a Pixar animator decided to make Dragon Age. Because like if you look at Solus, he's got like the different eyes. His eyes are bigger, almost like I want to say a cat, like the Disney princes or Pixar princes. But yeah, it kind of feels like
Have you
Disney's
noticed
first
something
fantasy
about the
game.
blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
That was just my thought, though.
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment
Kinda
means
true, though.
we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
What does that mean?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that. But I plan to find out.
More constructs ahead.
The inner sanctum. We're getting closer. like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
Don't know if you'll read this. My stream has stopped, although I have a signal. Very confusing. Anywho, I better go get groceries for the weekend. Rock and roll Friday. Hey, absolute joy to listen to you enjoying the new game. Glad I could make the stream. A joy to hear you laughing, as always. Have a good evening. You too, Trucker Chip. I'm sure I'll be messaging you post-stream today. Because we do write, you know, little books to each other. So, yeah. Thank you for joining. And you came in at the perfect time. We were just about to find Solus.
Around here somewhere. Another ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall.
So, you enjoy your grocery shopping. And hopefully it is a fruitful task. This is like getting harder to play now because of how laggy it's getting. Yay. Aw, I couldn't make it down there. Okay. I gotta take the long way around, I guess.
We did it! All that's left is the Nodus Thalin. I have so many questions for it.
How do you ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit. You'll see. Okay, here it is. The Nodus Thalin.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back?
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
Right. Because darkspawn, demons, and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
We've seen worse.
I'm sure we can handle it.
It isn't that simple. If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlathan with it. Good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before. It's almost like it's breathing.
Ogre.
Ogre! That's an ogre!
Or another puppy. He's adorable. Yeah, he's not as scary as the second Dragon Age was. He's just really, really cute. Oh my god, really? His lag is driving me nutty too. There it is. I was waiting for it to unlock. That's the thing about rogues. They bring out the bombs.
Well,
Puppy-
wasn't
puppy's
expecting to fight
napping.
an ogre today. Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days. Okay. Let's see. Okay, okay. There we go. Ooh. No, no, no. That's good. I think. Oh.
What does that crystal do?
Keeps the artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later. Oh. No, you don't.
Uh-oh.
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, and Asal Dirthara.
Well then.
I am the Nadas Dirthalan.
Right. I have questions.
I am the Nadas Dirthalan. What do you...
So that's the Nardis Dathalin.
It was, or is, I mean. Crystal's broken though, needs fixing. It's kinda my thing, fixing magical stuff. Strife and Irulan will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veilgjumper camp.
I can get this chest first. Okay. Well. Oh, and the leveling up system is ridiculous in this. Like, all of those little dots in the sections, those are things you can choose to do. Oh my god. Alright, let's go. away from all of the craziness.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Right. Let's get moving.
Come on. I'll show you the way to the Veil Jumper camp.
From what I looked up, the main story of this game is like 20 to 30 hours. Oh god, that's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of skills to choose from.
11 wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of veil jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
Oh, it's getting laggier.
Jahel and Milva never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near enough.
Gotta collect them all. Yeah.
You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlethan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 daily settlements already.
We ran into Darkspawn too, near the Nodus Dirthalin.
Wait, you found the Nodus Dirthalin? The archive spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
If it weren't broken, maybe. But we're not getting anything out of it anytime soon.
Meanwhile, Veil Jumpers are disappearing. Something out there took them.
I know. But maybe, if we find them...
We find the gods. Or at least some sign of where they might be.
But Arlethan Forest is huge. Where do we even begin to look for them?
Demeter's crossing.
What?
Irulan and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demeter's crossing. We could go check it out. The 3 of us, I mean.
4. I'm coming with you.
Nev, you were still shaky, and...
I'm coming, Harding.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people, and it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demeter's crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
Yay.
Could we really be at war with our
Okay,
own gods?
we'll need a boat to
All
get
right.
there.
Well.
Let's head to the dock.
We aren't prepared.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna take a short break. I'm gonna save this first, though. I mean, I'm nearly 2 hours in, haven't taken a break yet. Normally I take a break every hour on the hour. Okay, so... Okay. So, yeah, I'm actually gonna turn off the game for right now. Actually, I'll go to the main menu. Back out to the main menu because I just saved it. To help ease my video card for a little bit. Oh my god. Alright. So I shall return. And I will be playing music for you guys. I'll be right back. Alright.
If the gods
Ah!
are stirring up trouble in
And I'm
Arkham,
back.
We'll need a boat to get there. Let's head to the dock.
Agreed. But first, we need to get a handle on what exactly is happening out there.
it changes by the hour.
Okay, I'm gonna
Better
go
than
sell
by the
some
minute.
stuff. Sorry, I hopped out for a few minutes. Had to get
What you
the
hear
X-ray
about Demeter's
scheduled.
Crossing?
Oh, speaking of which,
A lot of weird things lurking in the forest. I got the goods to kill most all of them.
I'm waiting for her to stop talking. All right, so I'm glad you got your X-ray scheduled. I actually had a call from the hospital where my MRI was scheduled for tomorrow, and they had to cancel it because insurance backed out on the last minute. So now I gotta call the doctor's office, probably Monday, to tell them to send notes to the insurance when they go to get it authorized because they're not doing their job. So that's the second time I had to cancel my appointment for an MRI for the same MRI. Oh man. I want to sell some stuff. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I know. She kept apologizing to me on the phone too, and I was like, it's not my job to do that part, but I guess I'll call them on Monday because I don't feel like calling them today. I mean, it's the 1st of November. The 2nd was supposed to be my MRI. I hope that gets sorted out quickly. Yeah, so far, the first appointment I had was in September for it, and that got canceled because they hadn't tried to authorize it. And then the second time, which was today, was the day before I was supposed to have my appointment, yet again, saying that it has to be canceled. She even specifically said that she was going to get her boss to do it, so that way it was like, you know, authority side to make sure that the insurance knew not to charge it and the hospital knew not to charge it because I'm not getting it done. Oh man. So I'm going to make my way to that marker. And once I'm done that, and it brings me back to Lighthouse, because I kind of played it a little bit yesterday, so once I get back to Lighthouse, I will probably call it the end of the stream. There we go. Where is it? I don't have it? I don't have the helmet. Oh well. Oh man.
And now that we've met, do your best not to die, yeah?
Yes, you don't want to pay for something you didn't get done. Exactly. Exactly. I really, really don't. So laggy. So laggy.
Seems like a lot's happened around here.
What hasn't happened? This area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed Arlethan City centuries ago. Whole lot of blood magic during the war.
What about now?
Whatever Solus did stirred up everything again. The old blood magic from the war, it never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air, ruins float. It's like an old wound that never healed, and now it's bleeding again.
Oh man. Oh, almost didn't load that part of the ground. Alright, let's get to the boat already.
Brooke, ready to go?
Yes, I'm ready to go. Let's go. Let's get going. Let's go now. Let's get going.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine. Couldn't sit still much longer.
Then let's go.
I've never seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing. This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Stay sharp.
Well, it's definitely the Blight. Just saying. The Blight happened. Because the gods got loose.
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
Where is everybody?
They barricaded the main entrance into town.
To keep something out?
No, to keep something in.
Ew. Ew.
It's blight. Even worse than in the forest.
They need to stay in. All of them. Inside. Everyone has to stay. No, you can't leave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Just stay here.
Someone
I
used
know that voice.
powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
The town square!
We need to search for survivors.
Let's see what we can find. Fan out.
Quiet sounds good to me. That it does.
Look
Quiet
at
is
that.
very nice.
This blight is weird.
Blight is weird.
What was that?
Something big. Stay sharp.
Over there. 2 more survivors.
Hey, what's going on here?
Find the veil jumpers. Bring them to the mayor.
Oh,
They're
fell off
talking
the
about
cliff.
Jahel and Milva.
They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends.
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them?
I'll tell you what he wanted. He wanted gold.
Look, more people.
Must round up everyone.
Must get them inside.
We will be rewarded.
Ew.
Milva!
That's one of your fellow veil jumpers. Ballora.
Jahel! He's alive!
I don't know why he's alive.
We're going to help you.
Wouldn't want to
We'll
be
get
alive.
you down, Jahel.
No, listen. The gods have returned. I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. And the villagers, they said they needed power. Valara, be careful.
Yep, that looks like the makings of Gillanane's people. She's the experimenter god who used elves as her subjects. That sounds like the mayor. There's a room here. Okay, I got a bunch of gold and a painted pot.
Help me! Hurry!
A dragon? Here?
No! 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 Please!
Hey!
Fresh blood, a hungry heart. Creature, come to me.
Yo, puppy. Yeah. It's a good puppy. It's a flying puppy.
I know you. You're the mayor of this town.
The village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead. All of them.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head. Infecting my thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
So, here's where I ask you, Splash. Would you want him dead? Or would you want the mayor to live? Because that choice will be coming up. He basically sold out his people for gold. Just saying.
You're not going anywhere until I get the full story.
I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the Veil Jumpers to the center of town. The
Dead.
others were to be rounded up and kept
Off
safe.
his head.
They would be the first
Oh
to
no,
witness
I'm doing worse.
the glory of Gillanane's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
All this for gold. The villagers, the Veil Jumpers. The blight's everywhere. Demeter's Crossing is dead because of your greed.
I didn't know. You don't understand what it was like to hear those voices.
I
The gods
do.
exploited his greed and
I have
fear.
Solus in my head.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blight everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
Rook?
Leave him here.
Leave him here. He can fend for himself.
No!
Wolves will get him in the night. Or, given the state of this place, something worse.
He killed an entire village. There must be justice for that.
Right. And we choose what form that justice takes.
Yeah, because we're here right now. Nobody
Somebody
else
has
is here.
to.
You don't understand the power they have. They show you what you crave. They speak to the darkness in your heart.
No one can stand against that.
Watch me.
I won't be the last to surrender. I felt the evil.
Let's go. No point arguing with a dead man.
No.
The Fade had opened, and the gods were free. Thanks to Solus, they'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods, all gone. But they still had the power of the Blight, and corrupting a village was just the start. They made plans to tap more of the Blight, all of it, to rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
Oh, man. Fast travel. Time to go back to the place I was already at. Gotta go talk to those two people again. Or speaking of people, Brian Bloom, the one who does Varric. Super happy that he's been Varric in all the games. He's such a good storyteller voice.
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elganon and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elganon and Gillenane used them like puppets.
You mean puppies? It's nice. It doesn't happen often. Exactly. Oh, here comes... Ah! I cried yesterday when I played this card. It's
I dare
Morgan!
say it was a show of force.
Claudia Black. Super excited.
They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morrigan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elganon and Gillenane shall require many hands.
Ooh, nice. She is in a book I am reading. I love Morrigan. She's been through all four games now. Because she was all the way back in Dragon Age Origins. She was part of your party. Same with Liliana. But then Liliana wasn't in the second one, but Morrigan showed up in the second one. I think. Pretty sure. No, maybe not. Maybe she was mentioned because her mom was in it. It's been too long. Oh, I already know who she is. I'm glad to have your help.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
Not if we stop it first.
Ah, the confidence of youth. You shall need a good deal more of it.
I suppose you have some advice.
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic
I'm
of
waiting
your
for
own.
her to stop.
When you interrupted
talking.
the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his... well, he calls it the Lighthouse.
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it, even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
We don't have a choice here. We stand against the gods however we can. Because if we don't, nobody else will. You get the Illuvian fixed at the lighthouse. We'll find the dagger. Let's figure out our next moves after that. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
Okay, so, with Morrigan, I know what you're talking about. You were talking about the Morrigan, which is the Celtic goddess of death, basically the crow goddess. Very much Celtic lore. Her name is Morrigan, yes. And she can turn into a crow. So I have always seen her pretty much tied to that Celtic goddess. The Morrigan. Lol. I was holding that the whole time they were talking. Hey look, we're back to go get the dagger that, you know, Solus stuck into freaking Varric. Or Varric.
You can do this, Lace. It's gotta be done.
Seriously. She's talking to herself again. Look, puppy statues! Puppy statues!
I should have taken the shot.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course, that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
We shouldn't be at each other's throats.
I'm not. Nev, I'm not. I don't blame you. Or Rook. Or anyone.
So just yourself? How's that working out?
Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escaped from their prison, Solus is in your head, and we're scrambling to figure out what to do. And Varric?
Varric knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still standing. The fight's not over.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting, you push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well, we need someone who can put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're fighting the unknown.
Exactly. Everyone has a part to play. Varric brought us together because of our strengths. He wanted a team he could rely on. We have to be that team.
Play to our strengths.
And rely on each other.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solus's dagger. It'll be a start.
I'm reading the Alchemist series. It's about Nicholas Flamel. Yes, yes. My roommate reads that. I think he's read that. Pretty sure. good book, apparently,
Look.
from what I remember.
There's magic lingering in this spot. Strong. Old.
The dagger was here. Something took it.
There's the something.
Darkspawn. Oh no, what if it took the dagger?
Oh,
Only
it
one
totally
way to find
did.
out.
Alright, there's gonna be a lot of fighting in this section.
Look, there it goes.
I'm on the 3rd book. Really good.
Big Darkspawn coming right at us.
Oh my god. Why are you aiming to her?
We have to go after that ghoul. Let's get this gate open.
Look up there. That magical device.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was a book series. Pretty sure he's read it. Oh yeah. Okay. Back this way, and then I go down, and I go around, and I climb up. I go around. And then I go across, and then I change the beam to the door.
Good work. Let's keep on the trail.
Whee! There it is. That's the helmet I was waiting for. Yeah, now I got horns. Well, actually antlers. But still, horns.
Darkspawn don't usually collect things, do they?
Solus's dagger is special. They might have been drawn to it.
Nice. I got antlers.
Anyone spot that ghoul? It must have come this way.
Look out! More darkspawn ahead.
More Darkspawn coming out of those pools. Time to fight. That looked like it hurt. Finish it. On your right. That had to hurt.
Did you find the dagger?
I don't think these Darkspawn took it. Let's keep looking.
Gillinan is known for all her experiments, and that's why it's all like fleshy stuff when it refers to her. Funny, because she's supposed to be the mother of Hala, which are the deer creatures with the amazing antlers, but she was also known as a really interesting experimenter, mad scientist. I'm gonna have Tom send you the picture I took of my Halloween outfit. Head. I also sent Tom a picture of the outfit I wore for like 10 minutes. So, we will both have pictures through Tom. Which I think is pretty cool. He's like our middleman, so he gets to
Over
deal
there.
with part of our
Our dagger
conversations.
thief.
More blight in the way. Ugh. And there's probably another one.
Yay! He's the go-between. He really is the monkey in the middle right now.
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
Really gross. Really gross, all this fleshy stuff. It's nice to have him kind of in the conversation. Yeah, yeah. It really is. Have him included in stuff.
Trouble nearby. They're at range.
We're under fire.
Especially when he sleeps through the streams, yeah.
Nice move, bro.
Funny, because I thought there would be more people today because of the game
Look,
just coming
another
out,
one
but
of
I
those
was happy that
magical
there wasn't because I was kind of
There are
overwhelmed this
two of
morning.
these devices this time.
My anxiety
I
was
bet we'll
kicking
need
in
to
too
direct
much.
beams at both of them.
It's like, I hope there's not a lot of people. And luckily there wasn't. There's just people I knew. You and Trucker Chip
That's one.
and Prassionality.
Now to find the other.
Been really nice. Well, you mostly had me. Yes. Yes. Of course. I'm just happy the other two were able to check in here and there. It was nice to have those two pop in. To know that, you know, maybe eventually they'll watch the rest of the VOD, but for now. And it was really perfect timing with Trucker Chip. Because it's like, oh, just about to talk to Gareth David Lloyd's character, which he sent me a cameo for my birthday from Gareth David Lloyd.
Hit him down. Got him good, Rook.
So it was just interesting timing there.
Got company. End it now.
I definitely love having you around. Definitely makes my day. Even if this game is so choppy. It's nice not having a lot of people due to stress,
That
anxiety,
has to be the ghoul we're tracking.
and chat
But I
moves
hope
slower.
it still has the dagger.
It was really nice that they stopped in and at the right time too. Yes, yes. It's like, once this whole election season's done, I'll be better off. But for now, it's like stress, stress, stress. Because no matter where you look in the media, it's just like all about the election.
That's a win, Nev.
Here we go. Cutscene.
Lyrium.
Hodding?
Hoarding!
This is the eternal hymn, the prayer and the proclamation. Is
can hear it. The Song of the Stone. What is happening to me? What the?
Pausing. So, for those who don't know Dragon Age and don't know the whole story about the dwarves, basically they've never known to have magic. And that scene, the fact that she's using magic because the lyrium that had been sucked into her body from the dagger, and Asatol or whatever his name was, and her hearing the song, which is a huge thing with the dwarves, hit so hard because for like 3 games we didn't have any dwarves with magic. They never had magic. It's nice being here with you, and I wish I could do it more often, but sleep for work is important. I'm just lucky that we are starting 2 hours later than normal tonight, and I didn't work last night. I like talking with you. It helps with my anxiety about people, especially new people. Aw, I'm so happy I can help with that. I love talking with you too. I mean, normally I'm pretty good with talking to new people face to face type of thing, or in a chat, but I keep it vague in the beginning until I really know the person. Like, once I see their mannerisms and I know that I can trust them with certain information, then I'll start opening up to them. Basically, your normal type thing, but like with the stresses of the media and the stresses of like all the hate and that stuff in the media lately, it's just like the anxiety has been growing and growing and growing and growing. So I can't wait for this election to be over with. Can't talk to new people very easily in person. I can if I get the vibe off of them. Like, if they give me eye contact and they're not trying to shy away when I'm looking at them, those are the people I'll say hi to. Because sometimes I can see that glint of they're uneasy. They really want to say something, but they're uneasy, and I usually make the first move. I'm very forward when it comes to that kind of stuff, which rationality can confirm that one, because similar to how me and her met in real life. But yeah, I would be the one to talk for you if I was ever in public with you and knew that you wanted to say something but you couldn't. I keep to myself because it's very hard for me to talk to people. I keep to myself because I don't usually trust people. I keep it vague. I try to brighten people's days. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I try to make people's days a little bit better. Like popping into the grocery store. I'll try to make the cashiers or whoever is working and around me their day a little bit better. Well, I don't trust people either. Either do I. Yeah. Definitely don't trust people until I've read them a little bit. I'm pretty good at reading people. Alright, let's continue with this fight.
Moving those rocks. I don't know. I don't know how to control it.
Ugh.
Great hit, Rook.
Let's go again.
On the left.
Got you covered.
Got him in position. They're coming from the right.
this again.
Coming at range.
Rook's hurt.
I do really wish we lived closer. Yeah, me too. Me too. Or maybe one day.
Got us at a distance.
Excellent form, Rook. They're hitting us from afar. That dagger. What did it do to me?
Not sure, but we should get back. We'll talk it through there.
Your pet has failed,
We're at the
sister.
scene that I wanted to get a
And now
screenshot
the
of.
magic of the Dreadwolf's dagger is hidden from me. Fen Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
Yay! Algernon and Gillinan. I actually ran a D&D campaign set to basically my theory of what was going to happen in this game.
Took you over.
Something like that?
Hey,
And
it's the
it's still
girls'
with
time.
you.
Girls hang out.
Yes. I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solus's dagger triggered this event. But how?
Thank you for explaining things about the game, by the way. I know nothing about it, and maybe someday we'll live closer together. You never know. Yeah, also another thing I like about this game is I can pause the cutscenes. I don't have to sit through them when I see something that I want to reply to. You are so welcome. I actually I learned all about the lore. Of course, I don't remember most of it anymore because of the demyelination in my brain. But I actually was learning the Elven language, so I could actually perform it when I was running my D&D games. So I would actually speak to people in that language, which was really difficult to speak in ancient Elven. That's a made-up language, and nowhere near the Elven that was like in Lord of the Rings or any of those other things, because that's actually a mix between Welsh and I think Faroese. But yeah. And Finnish. Finnish was the other language. It was Finnish was what the Elven in the Lord of the Rings series was based off of, which actually Tolkien helped save that language because less and less people were speaking it. Anyway, off the tangent, back to the girls hanging out.
Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished. Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
It's a wonderful gift. You must be proud.
But I didn't do anything to earn this. How could I be proud? I don't even know how it happened. It's all a little strange. But not in a bad way. I feel...
Yay, sharp pointy object.
Connected. To the
stone.
To the stone. Dwarves call ourselves children of the stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense. Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium veins, and faults in the rock. I wasn't one of them. Maybe the dagger unlocks something hidden. But this is more than the stone sense I know. I hope you're right that this is a gift. I'd be heartbroken if it caused problems.
I trust you have this all handled. You always have things handled.
I just hope I can use this magic to do what's right.
I have faith.
I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
And we need more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll find some place to relax and try to reach Solus in the Fade.
Good luck. Try not to let him get to you. It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
With their eyes on the Dreadwolf and the gods he'd set loose, they couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of Dwarven history, with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
Yay! Quest complete. Okay, so.
Guess I should find some place to try to talk to Solus.
I already know where I've got to go.
Wait, that room wasn't there before. I don't think.
Hey.
Nev, or Harding, must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
That's where we choose
Varric and his life lessons.
The personality.
I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done. You got a few scars, but you know what? You earned these in fights that needed to be fought. Hits you took to save someone, shots that knocked you down but didn't keep you down. You are the hero who can get it done. And if you pick up a few more scars along the way, that just proves you were in the fight.
How I see it.
The on-time commander I took this from thought occupying Treviso was the same as owning it. I showed him how wrong he was. Freed a bunch of prisoners that night, including Varric. That's also the night the Crows kicked me out of Antiva for carrying out unauthorized operations. Still can't believe they didn't back me. We're the Crows. Killing targets is what we do.
This is me choosing all of my personality issues. As you do in
The
video
peddler
games.
gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me the scroll went back to even before Tevinter. Said that elves had a rich history, even more than the rest of us. That history looked better before Elganon and Gillinane came back and started blighting everything. The tools every professional scoundrel needs when learning the trade. I spent as much time picking locks and mixing potions as I did training with blades or a bow. It took me so long learning to get the alchemical mixtures just right, but what I learned saved my life more than once. Right. That's better. Now, how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep, or
Okay, I'm gonna save this really quick because I want to just save it for no reason. In case the loading freezes. I don't know.
Oh, relaxing. Maybe if I clear my mind.
This will be the last part before I hop off.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
I'm not here to debate whether what you said was accurate.
But to be clear, it was accurate.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
Someone has to do something. I may not be the right person for this job, but I'm the only one left.
So your call to action is that any attempt is better than none?
Back in the Crows, I had to deal with the Antam invasion. One night, I saw a unit getting ready to transport prisoners to another city. It was way too large for us to hit.
But you did so anyway, using unconventional tactics to confuse the Antam and free the prisoners.
How do you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that if someone has to make a call, I'll do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The Elven Gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
The rest of the Blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the Blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the Blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the Blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
I don't understand. Elganon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the Elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the Blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation, and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
What would they need to do to free the Blight? And how do we stop them from doing it?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first? What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
I'm not gonna bend a knee to blighted, murdering monsters just because their ears are pointed like mine. I don't think many other elves are going to either.
Agreed. Elganon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganon and Gillenane.
Thank you. I'll go poke at the cruel and corrupt, and we'll see what we find.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
Yay. Sounds good to me, as I need to head to bed soon. Yes. Yes, I understand that completely. And I need to eat soon, because I haven't eaten yet today. Alright, so after talking to Solus, we will save the talking to Varric till later. The next time I stream, which will probably be Monday. I might call my doctor's thing on Tuesday to get all this sorted, because I'm pretty sure those phone calls are going to last longer than how little time I usually have before stream, and I just want to relax after stream, so. Alright. Well. That was fun. I'm gonna exit you now. And I'm gonna switch over. That's not good. You need to eat. Yeah, I know. I know. I usually do so much stuff before the stream that, like, I usually forget to eat. Oh, come on. There we go. Go to the overlay. Good night, and I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing sleep, and you sleep sweetly and soundly and have pleasant dreams. Because I wish the best for you. Oh my god, is this game ever going to close? Close. There we go. Okay, there's the background. Sleep well. Sleep sweetly. Have a great weekend, because it is Friday. And happy November. Not something you should forget about. I know. I get picked on by the roommate all the time because I don't eat until it's like hours after I said I was gonna eat. Thank you, my dear. Yes, thank you too for joining. Even though it was choppy as hell, I still managed to stream it. Because there's a lot of strain on my thing with how much stuff I have open. Anyway, I'm going to make some chicken dumpling soup. You too. Chicken dumpling soup, and then I'm going to relax for a bit. And then I'll probably hop back into the game and just play it for fun. Because I have my other save. Always a good time with you. Always a good time with you too. I clap. I clap. And you, oh, yummy. Yes. Yes. Very tasty. I'm not cooking dinner tonight, though. Everybody's fending for themselves tonight because I've been cooking for the last, like, 2 weeks. So I'm just having soup for myself, and then I am probably going to relax with the game. But yeah, so I will be back on Monday, and I will see you then. I love you all, and bye for now.